The new Westminster Christian Reformed Church has been blessed to be part of a long-term partnership with a wonderful rural community in a village called El Coyolar in Honduras. This partnership began in 2011 and was facilitated by an agency of the Christian Reformed Church called World Renew, as well as an in-country community development agency, a Christian organization called Diaconia Nationale. After one of our first adult teams went and visited the community, immediately, I know all of them would say they felt a warm welcome with people who quickly became friends. From 2010 to 2018, we came alongside them in that trip to help them with various community development projects. We would mix concrete, build latrines, construct pilas, pour floors. On one occasion, we built a wall around their elementary school. Pastor Andrew would be regularly involved in training local pastors and was on a couple of occasions blessed to experience the graduation of a number of pastors who completed Timothy leadership training. Often we would go and be involved in some major construction project, like building a classroom next to the church. In fact, the education center next to the church was a vibrant education hub for rural communities to come and send their children to. On several trips, we'd bring laptops in order that the school could be furnished with equipment that children would use to be educated. When we go, we would usually play various vacation Bible school type of activities with the kids. And a highlight for us was always cooking with the community at a large community dinner. Of course, when the youth went, there was always the great soccer game that took place. The New West youth against the El Coyolar youth. And sometimes the New West teams had some pretty good players, but I think most every year the El Coyolar team would crush our soccer team. We developed some great friendships over the years. Friendships that continue to this day. In the last several years, our church again, through the generous donation of one of our members, has been able to help this community develop its capacity even further with a significant agricultural project. This is the kind of project that will enable the community to continue employing its children and building capacity for the future. The first hurdle was to find water that could be used to irrigate the project, and eventually a suitable well was found with an ample supply of water that could be used for many years. Then, of course, came the construction of the greenhouse. It's actually a rather significant facility, especially considering the location it's in. And one of the beautiful parts of this project were so many people from the community were involved in its construction. People came together to clear the land, to build walls, to repel runoff. And of course, many people are employed by the company that's been set up to grow and harvest all of the produce. This agricultural company is not just employing the local community, but it's able to sell its produce abroad. Part of the project included the purchase of a new vehicle so that the community wouldn't have to rely on other people to pick up produce and then take it to market for them. This project has also been able to provide seedlings that could be sold to communities beyond El Coyolar, other farmers who are starting their own agricultural projects. One of the blessings that we've seen is one of their young children, a young girl that we met on our first trip named Hilma. We came to love her as we did all the children there, and we've seen her grow up over these years. She was educated in the education center that we had a hand in constructing. She went to college, was trained as an administrator, and is now serving this new company as their administrative coordinator. For us, that's one small story of how this project is helping this community build capacity for the future and give hope to the next generation. We are so thankful for the way in which God has used our relationship with this community of El Coyolar. We've learned a lot from them, and we trust that we've been a blessing to them too. We look forward to hearing how God will continue to work His grace and His purposes in the community of El Coyolar and beyond. We want to thank the New West Christian Reformed Church for how they, over the years, have supported this long-term project and allowed it to be a source of encouragement and blessing.